Welcome back, everyone, to what episode is this even?
We are on episode 13.
Episode 13 of our Couples Tutor podcast. A quick update. We have 6 YouTube subscribers. I was super excited. We were at 4 last week.
Slowly growing.
Yeah. So this week, what was our sex position even called? We did the stand and deliver, which we failed to do the week before.
Yep, and that was a good position, but it didn't last long. You need to stretch before you.
Yeah,
if
your
you
hamstrings were
if
too
you want
tight.
to stay in that position, you need to stretch a little bit. It was the cowboy.
Yeah, then this week was the cowboy. And we had a tiny bit more success with that compared to the Amazon.
We couldn't get the entry though.
No.
We were really close, but we really wanted to have sex too, so we gave up after maybe. I feel like we tried for a good solid minute. Sorry if you can hear meowing in the background. She's trying to open the door. We shut a door on our animals, and we can see a paw trying to slide open the doors. All right, so then how our week went. We did end up making more time for each other this week. Not the weekend, I can tell you that. But the week we did, and we didn't do massages like our date idea, but we had time to we're those people who like to sit in the shower. And so I laid on top of Jeff in the shower. I sat in between his legs and laid back.
You sound like you're trying to drown me.
Yeah. And we just kind of lay in the shower and you let the water hit you, and it's just very relaxing. Do you want to go let her in?
Yeah.
Intermission. But yeah, so we took time together and did that. But then this weekend, we've just had 2 surprise visits from neighbors and friends when we're like, we're going to cuddle on the couch and watch a movie and then relax. Yeah. And then someone showed up. Same thing happened the next night.
That happened last weekend, too.
Yeah. And so tonight is our night.
Yeah.
We're going to have a glass of wine, finish our movie. We're only 20 minutes into it anyways.
Yeah, even though it was warmer this weekend, it was kind of like it feels like fall's coming, and I'm being that stereotypical, I'm going to say white girl. Or white woman, whatever, even though I'm a guy. We bought pumpkin spice Cheerios today and pumpkin spice Special K. The Cheerios were good.
The Special K was good too.
Yeah.
But you could taste the pumpkin spice more in the Cheerios, and it just made my day.
Yeah, so we had that. We'll have some wine, which for some reason we drink more wine when the weather gets cooler. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like it in the summer, but...
And yeah, we like it when it gets colder.
And then... what else we're doing fall-wise? Oh, yeah, we're going to watch a scary movie, too.
Yep. We watched one last night with our friends stopped by, so we watched a different one with them.
Was it Insidious?
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was my dream then.
Now we can watch the other ones.
Yeah. So, and then one thing that I liked about our week this past week, and you said making time for each other, which the week before our sex life was kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say the word fizzled out, whatever, but just so much stress. We had a drained week. Yeah, so much stress with moving and new jobs and everything. So last week we actually stayed at Shelly's parents one of the nights, and we did it there, and we were in the basement, where our bedroom is, when we stay there, and it was kind of fun because we had to be quiet. And I don't know, it just made it, I don't know, it felt different.
I liked it, kind of sneaking around. No, I did like it. I think trying to hold yourself back and not make a sound makes it sexier. Mm-hmm. So I really, really enjoyed that.
I just wanted to ruin the mood and be like, unless that sounds a fart, then you're just uncomfortable the whole time. The sound you're trying to hold back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just ruined a beautiful moment.
Yeah. I'm going to move us on over to the advice of the week. And I found this on fatherly.com. And it is, don't ever stop trying. And so I'm going to read what they wrote, and then we can just kind of talk about it. And it says, happiness can be a kind of trap because it comes in short bursts. It's like watching a football game with nonstop scoring. It's great for a quarter, then it becomes boring. You have to strive for contentness, which is a continuous state of mind and one that feels doable. And then Dr. Pat Love, a relationship expert, said, being happy comes with pressure. It makes it sound like it's the partner's job. The unavoidable piece is just the commitment to trying It's doing things like being generous, showing appreciation, and saying thank you more than you probably are. I do think there's people, relationships that don't last because they do stop trying. And, some people have commitment issues. Some people, one person may want to go do couples therapy and the other person doesn't, so that could end it. So you both have to be willing to keep trying. Like, I know we get frustrated with each other, and we just work through it, and as long as you can keep trying to improve yourselves, and if something happens, talk about it, and you don't stop doing those things.
Well, to keep trying too reminds me of, like, they say, like, you have to, when you're married, you have to keep dating the person. Like Saturday we went and got lunch, and it was really fun, and
just little things like that really
it was
help.
Something that we could have made the choice to be like, no, let's save money and do this and whatever else, like, let's get home, but we took the time to have a date, and it's, I think, really beneficial to us when we do that.
I agree. Yeah, just that little bit of time away from our house, as much as we like to sit on the couch and cuddle, like, just that time away, kind of like a little date, is all it takes to feel closer and connected.
Especially because it was the same place we went, like, 2 years ago, and we sat down, and the guy sitting close to us smelled like cum the whole time. So we can, like, joke about that whenever we go now.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We were almost in the spot he was sitting.
Yeah.
Oh, so gross. All right, and then for our date idea of the week, I came up with this, and...
You made it up?
No, I didn't make it up. I found it. But we've done this before, and we've been wanting to do this all summer, so hopefully maybe we can get it in the next 2 weeks. Depending on where you live, this might not be doable. So I did go camping.
Oh, yeah.
So
I was thinking that yesterday.
Yeah, it's a great way to just get alone time with each other. I mean, if you have dogs, you can bring them along too. We did that last year. It was fun. And if you can't go camping, build a fort in your house. Like, just take your couch cushions, take some sheets, like, use whatever you can in your house, make a little fort, and just have a fun little date in there. Bring some games in there. I know when we went camping on an island, and I ended up getting sick the one time, and so we just tried to download some games on our phone, except it was really bad service, and I think we were playing Guess Who. It was the only thing I could get to download, but it was really fun. I don't know. I really enjoy camping. The bathroom part of it, I don't.
Yeah.
And are you thinking about Arcadia with the poop?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously there's no outhouses on this island, and Jeff had to go poop and didn't go too far.
It was night
from the trail because it was nighttime. And the next morning, we're sitting by the fire, and our one dog, Arcadia, comes strolling back. Now, she's a poop eater, animal poop eater. Both of our dogs are. She comes back with something in her mouth. I did not know what it was at first, and it was poop.
I'm like, oh my God.
And it wasn't animal poop. It was Jeff's poop. Yep, that's just worse. I don't know how. I don't know why it's worse, but human poop, that's just... Because dogs don't typically have access to that.
No.
She didn't eat it. I screamed at her because I panicked, and she just dropped it, and she's like, what? Did not let her kiss me for the longest time.
No.
But it was so funny.
I forgot about it, and I kind of don't want her to kiss me now.
That was so gross.
Her teeth were brushed.
But the camping was really fun, and, it gets you away from a lot. Like, there's no pressure out there, no stress. You just have the nature and each other.
And it's kind of a great time to go now, too. Like, I always think about camping in the summer. Like, yeah, let's go camp. But right now, it gets getting nicer. And, like, your nights, you're, like, guaranteed to have at least cool nights now.
Yep.
Maybe cold, probably cold. And then you can bundle up when you sleep, and that's always fun. And you don't have the bugs right now. So I'm all for fall camping.
Yeah, so we'll let you know if we can make it out soon. Got a couple weddings coming up again, but I think we can do it. All right, in sex stories, do you want to share yours first?
Yeah, so we, let's see. I say we as if I'm multiple people. I got one story and actually one joke. Because I love jokes. I'm like, I want to I'm looking for humor, and I don't always find the stories as funny because to me, I don't know. There's some embarrassing stuff, but I tend to laugh stuff off usually. So the stories don't tend to be that funny or embarrassing to me. But this is one story. It's from Panda Gossips. It's by the user Badass Muffins. So it says, it was early morning and I was in bed with my boyfriend. I got woken up by his movement, which turned out to be him jacking off. I told him I was right here and I'd be happy to help, but he was so into it on his own. I got a bit upset about my rejection as I was half asleep, so tears were shed. Turns out he was completely asleep at the time, hence his lack of response. My boyfriend sleep winks.
Sleep winks?
Winks.
Winks. Sleep winks.
So,
oh my gosh, that's fun.
I feel like you'd be very offended too.
I would be offended. I mean,
I want to do this on my own.
Yeah, you've never done that. Obviously,
I'm independent.
That'd be terrible. You're like, I'm right here. I'd feel. Yeah, I would be shattered. I would cry.
If I was awake for it, doing it and just ignoring you, I just feel like that'd be so weird.
You're like, no, I want to do this myself.
Why do I sound so
angry? I don't know. That's really creepy. Sorry.
Maybe I just sound determined.
Did you want to say your joke right away too?
Yeah, I want to do 2 jokes. So, this is it says 68 adult jokes from Best Life Online. It really should have been 69 adult dirty jokes. It would have been better. Been good.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But
it was, give it to me, she yelled. I'm so wet, give it to me now. She could scream all she wanted, but I was keeping the umbrella.
Oh my God.
All right. I want to hear your story.
You're going to save, okay.
Yeah.
I also got my story from pandagossips.com. And this one says it's anonymous. And I was really trying to find something different, but all of the stories I kept reading were about cum, so that's what this one's about. Yeah. It's called The Volcano of Semen. So my wife and I work opposite shifts and hardly saw each other for a while. I had to manage to hold out and not jerk off for close to 2 weeks. We both managed to be at home at the same time for once, and were furiously going at it, her on top. We were on top of the bed, our bedroom door was closed. We hear the front door open and her sister called out that she was there. My wife did not stop and kept going. Sister opened our bedroom door and my wife rolled off me just as I came. I came a lot with great fury, probably an all-time distance record, hands-free. With her sister staring in disbelief as a volcano of semen spurted from my penis, she was too shocked to shut the door. We all just started laughing. I don't know if I could laugh at that situation. Knowing my family
or
and my
mine.
sister. Yeah, knowing your brother and sister-in-law, if they would walk in, the laughing, that wouldn't have happened.
No.
I mean, I think we maybe would have been able to laugh.
There would have been uncomfortable laughter probably.
Yeah.
But not actual laughter. Like, look what I just saw.
Yeah, I'm like, but good for them. I do want to share, I don't want to read this whole story, but there was this one about a mom walking in. And at the end, she's just like, she said, why isn't he even wearing a condom? Like, holy shit, Mom. Do you go look close enough at his penis before you shut the door? Because it says she shut the door. Like,
I guess she was looking out for her.
Like, I didn't want to read that story, but I thought that one was, like, they were both similar in someone walking in, like, geez, don't look. Like, you see what's happening. Shut the door. Be kind. Respect.
What's going on here?
Is she at least being... using protection?
It's kind of like some fantasies that some people have, and there's like porn where the mom catches them and goes, let me show you how you should do it, and then she helps out. I don't think that happens in real life.
No.
Especially because, like, who's gonna be like, Mom, like, okay,
Mom, come blow my boyfriend.
That's weird.
It is. All right, what's your second joke?
Okay. It says 2 men broke into a drugstore and stole all the Viagra. The police put out an alert to be on the lookout for the 2 hardened criminals.
That's good. Good sex jokes.
Good sex jokes? Like jokes about good sex?
No.
Should have played crickets there.
If I learn how to. All right, and then our sex position of the week is the ballet dancer. So... guy is standing. You guys are both standing, and the woman wraps just one leg around the man's waist.
It's another. Okay, I'm picturing it, and I feel like it's gonna be another one where I need to be slightly shorter than you
Oh,
to angle up. Well, we'll try it.
Yeah, we're going to try it, but yeah, I bet you're going to have to bend a little bit. Yeah, so height thing could be an issue on this one.
I'm going to have to squat down. I'm already trying to strategically plan this.
Plan this off. Maybe we'll try it later
Ooh,
tonight.
maybe if
We seem to be more sexually active on the weekends. We have more energy.
and we have more time for each other too, and we're by each other more.
Yeah. And when Jeff drinks a beer and has beer breath, it really turns me on.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go drink a beer.
He will do that sometimes. He'll want to drink a beer just because he knows I like the smell of it. I like beer. I'm not like a huge fan, but for some reason when he drinks it.
And maybe it's because I don't drink it that often either.
Yeah. We like mixies.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Hey, look it. There was another way we snuck alcohol into the conversation. I'm so sorry. All right. Remember, everyone, everything we discuss is a try at your own risk. We are not responsible for any injuries. Our podcast comes out every Wednesday morning. Social media, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Couples Sutra. Remember, that's couples with a K. Or you can email us at couplessutra@gmail.com. Please go like and subscribe and email us your sex stories. Other than that, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll talk to you all next week.